This is part 6 of our series, Tecumseh, The Last Stand. Do watch the previous parts for the full story. We also post the full-length videos on our YouTube channel. The tense confrontation between Tecumseh and Governor William Henry Harrison had drawn a line in the sand. War was no longer a question of if, but when. Tecumseh, knowing he needed more warriors for the coming fight, embarked on his most ambitious diplomatic mission yet, traveling south to recruit the powerful Creek and Choctaw nations to his cause. He left his brother, the Prophet, in charge of their capital, Prophetstown, with one strict instruction: do not, under any circumstances, attack the Americans until I return. But Governor Harrison saw his chance. With the brilliant strategist Tecumseh hundreds of miles away, he knew the resistance was vulnerable. In the autumn of 1811, Harrison assembled a force of over 1,000 soldiers and marched them directly towards Prophetstown, camping just outside the settlement. His goal was to intimidate the Confederacy and provoke a confrontation while its greatest leader was absent. The Prophet was a spiritual leader, not a military commander. He was faced with an impossible choice. The warriors in Prophetstown were furious at the sight of the American army on their doorstep and demanded to fight. They taunted the Prophet, questioning his spiritual power. Rattled and pressured, Tenskwatawa made a fatal mistake. He abandoned his brother's command. He told the warriors that he had a vision, that the Master of Life would protect them, that the American bullets would not harm them. In the pre-dawn hours of November 7, 1811, the warriors of Prophetstown launched a surprise attack on Harrison's camp. The battle that followed, the Battle of Tippecanoe, was fierce and bloody. But the Prophet's vision was a lie. The American bullets were very real. The indigenous warriors fought with incredible courage, but they were ultimately driven back. The defeat was a catastrophe. The warriors retreated, and Harrison's army advanced, burning the sacred capital of Prophetstown to the ground. When Tecumseh finally returned, he found his city in ashes and his followers scattered. The military loss was significant, but the spiritual damage was far worse. His brother's vision had failed, shattering the religious faith that had been the glue holding their Confederacy together. The heart of their movement had been broken. Tecumseh's dream of a purely indigenous Confederacy was in ruins. But his fight was not over. Now, with his back against the wall, he would be forced to make an unlikely and dangerous new alliance. To learn how Tecumseh joined forces with the British in Canada to fight their common enemy in the War of 1812, follow for Part 7, and subscribe to History and Beyond.